What's up, ballers? I am Evasive, and we really need to talk about trans women in sports. So, unless you've been living under a rock, you probably know that there's been a lot of talk about trans women in sports in recent years. But why? What's the big deal? As a lazy couch dweller who watches old movies and eats store-brand popcorn all day, I can't understand why so many people are getting so red in the face about this. I could, read some articles or books or maybe watch an informative video or two, but honestly, that sounds really boring. So instead, I did the next best thing. I dusted off my old Generals jersey, went online and found a local transgender basketball league, offered their players some Gatorade and basketball-shaped snacks, and recorded their reactions while I made them watch a movie where a guy disguises himself as a woman to join the WNBA. Yes, this is real, and it's called
Juwanna, man.
How about a little kiss?
I ain't giving you no little... Ah!
Now I know what you're thinking. Evasive? What the fuck is this? Well, hey. Sit down, listen up, and get ready to learn something. Here's the story of Juwanna Mann, the only big budget movie about professional women's basketball ever made. That sounds like a joke, but sadly, it's not. Our story begins in the 1990s. Thanks to some amazing displays of skill in both the Olympics and college basketball in the first half of the decade, women's basketball experienced a huge burst of popularity in the United States. In response, two professional women's basketball leagues were formed in early 1996, the American Basketball League and the National Women's Basketball Association. The ABL only lasted a couple years before going bankrupt, but the WNBA proved to have staying power and is going stronger than ever today. Anyway, a couple years later in 1998, a man named Bradley Allenstein, who is so obscure I can't even find a picture of him anywhere online, was sitting around watching a WNBA game on TV when he got a brilliant idea. And that idea was, haha, look at these divas. How funny would it be if we put a guy in drag and made him play basketball with them? Luckily for Allenstein, he somehow had connections that allowed him to get in contact with writer-producer Steve Oedeker, who you may know from Kung Pao Enter the Fist and all of those cursed early 2000s animations with the talking thumbs.
Who are you?
I am Ooby-Doo Benooby. I have the silliest name in the galaxy.
What's your middle name?
Scooby-Dooby.
And together, this dynamic duo hashed out the idea and pitched it to Warner Brothers, who apparently thought the idea was so good they gave them $15 million to get it made. With the ball now rolling, Allenstein and Oedeker contracted the Morgan Creek production company to produce the film and hired a music video director named Jesse Vaughn to direct the project. This was Vaughn's first time directing a feature film, and hoping to impress audiences, he proposed trying to say something with the story instead of just making it a goofy, over-the-top comedy. As for whether or not he succeeded at that, well, I'll let you be the judge. Then came the hardest part, finding a guy who could convincingly pass as both a woman and a professional basketball player. They tested a bunch of actors, but evidently, Vaughn wasn't convinced by any of them. Meanwhile, a C-list actor in Carolina named Miguel A. Nunez Jr. was trying to come up with ways to advance his career when, in his own words,
Will Smith has been telling me for years, you gotta start playing golf. That's where the big roles happen. Executives out on the golf course, out of the clear blue sky. I said, you know what? I'm gonna go take a golf lesson. That first time ever on a golf course, just, all right? And he goes, hello? He said, hey man, my name is Jesse Vaughn. Man, you're on Spark, dude. You're great. Listen, I'm directing a movie called Juwanna, man. And we're having the screen test at Warner Brothers. I will die if you would come and do it. And that's how I got the audition.
Now that they had found their star player, Vaughn and company filled out the rest of the main cast with big names like Vivica Fox, Kevin Pollak, Tommy Davidson, Kim Wayans, Genuine, and Lil' Kim. And in the fall of 2000, everyone gathered in Charlotte, North Carolina to shoot the movie. And going off the behind-the-scenes footage included in the DVD, it seems like everyone just had a really fun time shooting this goofy comedy movie together. But according to an old Reddit AMA with an anonymous crew member that I dug up, the production was not all ice cream and rainbows. According to him,
I was a part of the local crew, and I worked closely with the director and the script supervisor. I was on the set every day and always within a few feet from the camera. We knew it was crap, but everyone took their job seriously. We didn't badmouth the project in front of the actors and producers, but we knew it was junk. This was the director's first movie, too. He had done episodes of Living in Color and some music videos, but whenever he wasn't happy or felt the project was off track, he would talk to producer James Robinson and just ask to have him fired. A ton of people were fired. The production manager, the production designer, the first assistant director. Look, I don't want to give too much away, but he clashed heads with people a lot, especially Vivica Fox. She would stomp and yell through the set about how much of an idiot he was. We had a hard time getting extras and had to use cardboard cutouts of people in the stands just to make the place look full. A light was placed too close to a sprinkler in the Bank of America building downtown, and we flooded 3 floors of office space. The director's best friend was murdered when she got back to LA from a visit. The NBA refused to let us use their image in the film. One of Genuine's parents died while he was on camera performing a song, and the producers waited to tell him about it until they had enough of him on camera to let him go. He was furious. For being such a piece of crap, it was the hardest thing to work on, and on the other hand, I did get some sweet pics.
Anyway, after a few months of filming, production wrapped and Vaughn spent all of 2001 getting the movie edited. And after all that effort, the movie finally released in June 2002, and the reception was, well, bad. Very bad. Almost all the critics who watched this thing absolutely hated it, and it was a massive flop in theaters, making a measly $13 million off its $15 million production budget. So, needless to say, this movie did not get a sequel, and its complete failure might have soured Hollywood on movies about women's basketball forever, because to this day, this is still the only big budget movie about professional women's basketball ever made. I know I said that already, but it needs to be repeated. This is it. This is the only one. The NBA has Like Mike, High Flying Bird, Hustle, Eddie, Forget Paris, Semi-Pro, Celtic Pride, Air, Space Jam, Thunderstruck, Uncle Drew, Just Right. The WNBA has Juwanna Mann. That's it.
Oh no.
As for the people who made it, Bradley Allenstein would later go on to write one more sports comedy in the 2000s before fading into complete obscurity, never to be mentioned again. Miguel Nunez still gets consistent acting work, but his career never progressed past the C-list. And Jesse Vaughn, he never directed another big budget movie again, and as far as I can tell, he now teaches filmmaking classes and works in local news in Virginia. And that's all the Juwanna Mann lore you need to know. Well, for now anyway. And now it's time to see what some transgender basketball players I pulled off the court have to say about this thing. But first, this video is sponsored by No CD. Okay, I'm gonna find a way to connect this to Juwanna Mann. So, Juwanna Mann is a movie about someone presenting a version of themselves to the world that is not who they are on the inside. And that's kind of like OCD, because with OCD, you can appear fine on the outside, but inside you might be trapped in this never-ending thought spiral that haunts you all day, every day. See, I did it. I figured it out. A lot of people think OCD is obvious. Like you'd know if you have it because you'd be constantly trying to keep things neat and organized all the time or something. But those stereotypes don't reflect how serious and all-consuming OCD can really be. For most people, OCD looks completely different. For me, it manifested as hyperfixating on extremely distressing topics and reading about them endlessly, hoping to find something to convince myself that I'm not a bad person and everything will be okay. I can't tell you how many days I lost laying in bed obsessively doom scrolling over things I had no control over. There were days where I couldn't eat and did nothing except sleep and read horrific stuff on my phone. No matter how OCD shows up, it involves intrusive, unwanted thoughts and a compulsion to do things physically or mentally to make those thoughts go away. Because OCD is so misunderstood, a lot of people suffer from it for years without ever realizing what it actually is. I should know that happened to me. And without treatment, OCD can get a lot worse. But the good news is, OCD is one of the most treatable mental health conditions if you can get the right kind of therapy. And that therapy is called exposure and response prevention, also known as ERP. And that's why I want to tell you about NoCD. NoCD is the world's leading provider for OCD treatment, and all of their therapists are specially trained in exposure and response prevention. Therapy with NoCD is 100% virtual, covered by insurance for over 138 million Americans, and includes support between sessions through therapist messaging, dozens of live support groups, and tools to help you get through your toughest moments. So if any of this sounds familiar, go to nocd.com to book a free call with their team and learn how NoCD can help you. That's NOCD.com. Thank you so much to NoCD for sponsoring, and now, on to the main event.
I don't even know what to say.
Here's a
Production company is this?
The
Party
DVD.
foul.
God, it's not what I was supposed to.
So sorry.
I'm so aware that I'm on YouTube right now.
Oh, okay. The Hummer limo?
Oh, Hummer limo.
Man, holy shit. Ooh.
That was a different era.
Yeah.
Right.
By the way, just so y'all know, I was going to get a basketball-shaped coffee mug for this episode, but I forgot, so I just did this instead. After the opening credits play over some sweeping shots of Charlotte, North Carolina, we are introduced to our woman of the hour, Jamal Jeffries. Jamal is the star player for the UBA team, the Charlotte Beat, which are in no way related to the real-life NBA team, the Charlotte Hornets. And when we first meet him, he's rolling into the stadium to play a big game against the Golden State Arches, which are in no way related to the real-life NBA team, the Golden State Warriors.
Okay, can't lie, he fresh.
I love the fidget spinner.
I don't think.
Medallion.
Mr. Jeffries, can I please have your autograph? A stamp?
I didn't even know that.
That's crazy. That's a crazy pull.
I didn't even know that.
That's a carry.
Little carry, yeah.
Yeah.
Little carry.
It's a little gather stuff.
Fuck these AAU ass teams.
Yo.
It's crazy.
Grabbing his hips like that.
Just do a chase down.
That's a man. He's grabbing his hips.
Jamal, you're out.
Oh, what do you mean I'm out? I'm out? What you gonna do, fire me? There isn't a team in this league that wouldn't kill to have a player like me. Yeah, and you can have this,
Damn.
coach.
Whoa.
Scrawny ass, bro.
I know, right? Yeah, I know, right? Let me see.
Yeah.
Hey.
In real life, he getting beat the fuck down. It's corny.
Hello?
Josh
Not the
crazy.
thrusting.
Yeah.
How about this?
Oh.
So he's going to jail?
I know, right?
There's kids in the crowd and everything. Not the glizzy.
And you did it in front of my hobby.
Hey. That neuron activated. And, oh.
He's still thrusting.
I feel like he overreacted a little bit.
Yeah.
on.
Good thing he
Hold on.
remained calm and handled the situation maturely.
I did the same thing in this week.
I don't know what the big deal is. I mean, we are all born naked. I like being naked. Don't you like being naked?
I'm gonna go ahead and say I love this movie, actually. I
See?
didn't remember it, but I actually do love this. I'm having a lot of fun already.
We were able to get the reaction of Jamal's agent.
I spoke with Jamal earlier.
Is that Joe Pesci? Bitch.
Who is this man? I recognize
That's gotta be Joe Pesci.
No.
Shut the fuck up. 100%.
That is not Joe Pesci.
But I'm telling you that's Joe Pesci.
It's a different man.
110% that's Joe Pesci.
Oh, okay.
Whoa!
So the B plot is he's a sex pest.
Yeah.
This is a Diddy party.
The league has had enough. As of today, Jamal Jeffries is suspended.
I fully believe they made this about Stephon Marbury. Like, this is such a Stephon Marbury story. Who is that?
Knicks legend.
What?
What do you want from me? Vaseline legend.
Vaseline. What?
Vaseline.
Y'all don't know that? Hello? Y'all never saw that video?
Don't ruin it for me, please.
Eating Vaseline.
That's when he went crazy and went to China.
He was hooping in China, man.
If he ate progesterone instead of Vaseline, that's what this movie would be.
Yes.
Not Prague.
Now that he's been suspended for unsportsmanlike conduct, Jamal goes to see his agent, Lauren Daniels, who tells him that his basketball career is effectively dead because no team anywhere on Earth wants him anymore. Also, again, his name is Lauren Daniels, played by actor Kevin Pollak, not Joe Pesci. He was once in a movie with Joe Pesci, but this is not Joe Pesci. This is Joe Pesci. This guy is not Joe Pesci.
I'm telling you, that's Joe Pesci.
Who is Joe Pesci?
What about the CBA? Come on, what about the Globetrotters?
Globetrotters. That'd be fun. No, nobody wants you. Not even the Clippers.
Forever the laughing stock.
No.
Cleveland?
The Clippers?
Man.
LA, baby.
I don't know.
What are you doing here?
You invited me.
I was your agent. That also is null and void.
Wait a minute, what are you saying? Now you're not gonna be my agent?
Let me get another Shaq.
Get a Shaq head is
He's
crazy.
up my grade.
Shaq all
Let me
around.
get some more
Juicy
juicy Shaq.
Juicy
Shaq.
Eat it all, get a Shaq head.
Hey.
You gotta chill.
Now out of work and broke, Jamal sells off his mansion and starts moving out. And while some big strong men are carting off all his stuff, he turns on the TV and sees an ad for the local WUBA team, the Charlotte Banshees, which are in no way related to the real-life WNBA team, the Charlotte Sting. Then Jamal says,
Women's basketball, what a joke.
before his girlfriend Tina appears to announce that she's leaving him. And yes, this scene right here is all the screen time that Lil' Kim gets. Even though they put her name on the poster like she's one of the main characters, she actually leaves the movie here and doesn't come back at all.
What about all the good loving you was getting up in here?
I packed it. The batteries too.
Then the next day, Jamal and Lauren head to the headquarters of the UBA to try and convince them to let him back in the league.
What is it you're here to say to me today?
I'm here to say that,
I'm trans.
I'm here to come out.
But of course, this doesn't work. So Jamal is forced to move in with his Aunt Ruby while he struggles to get his life together. And now cut to some time later and we find Jamal playing cards with his aunt and all her horny friends.
ooh.
Yo!
Hey, yo!
Hey, don't judge. I know you.
This movie's so freaked out.
Yeah,
I
freaked
know
out.
you
Freaky
freaked
movie.
out.
Hell, like, what is happening? What is up with this lady?
This bra is killing
I
me.
felt that.
It's a fine
What the?
What the fuck?
Okay, that's it. I had enough of the Bridge Club.
Damn, what's she doing in there?
Is this a leather do-rag?
I see that.
Leather do-rag with the sheer blouse. Okay.
Then Jamal goes out for some groceries, and on the way home, he stops to wistfully look at some kids playing basketball in a driveway. And I'm just gonna point this out now. One of the kids in this scene is future NBA star Seth Curry. Specifically, this kid right here, who is clearly shown missing a basket on camera.
Nice.
And now, can we get an instant replay on that? Cool. Good job, Seth.
Damn. Brick City.
Yo!
Reminiscing while they fucking missed the shot.
Hey, it's Jamal Jeffries.
I know that kid was pissed.
Damn. Fucked up the shot. Imagine you fuck up a shot and then like Steph is right behind you.
Then the one girl playing roasts Jamal for being washed up and they all go back to their game. But instead of walking off, Jamal hangs around and notices the one girl playing is really good at basketball, which of course gives him the idea to, well, obviously, call up his agent and tell him about this amazing basketball player he just met who is totally a real person and not just himself disguised as a woman. Obviously.
Disguised as the new girl who just moved to town. You mean like that movie, Juwanna Mann? No, not like Juwanna Mann, Kevin, okay?
It's time to get paid.
This song is crazy, Trace.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Trans Awakening.
Some of it is subtle, some of it's way on the nose.
We all transition to get paid. That's exactly
Yeah.
what, yeah.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
got
Did it for the
paid
money.
got
That's
paid
why I did it for the money,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's why I did it for her.
Jamal, what are you doing?
I'm so much better off now than I was.
It's not what you think.
Well, it can't get much better than what I think.
Oh, the egg crack! Yo! That's crazy.
Whoever wrote this movie
That's crazy.
is like,
They
see, they were tapped
do
in.
it.
Whoever
They
wrote
do
this,
it.
I didn't talk
Crazy.
about
That's crazy.
Now, before any of you get in the comments like, Actually, let me stop you right there. The transgender term egg didn't start being used until the mid-2010s. So no, the people who made this movie were not making a subtle joke about trans people here. They were just accidentally ahead of their time. And speaking of ahead of their time...
Perfect timing.
Woo! Why did you cut a pass?
Yeah, hope your game styles your ass.
Oh, girl, I chase chickens quicker than you.
Well, I hope you can make that ball bounce like them titties of yours.
Whoa! There we go.
Whoa!
There it is.
Oh my God! She got that.
I'm stealing that.
She got that over the muscle.
That's crazy.
Where'd you find me? I heard about her from a friend.
Wait, does Joe Pesci not know?
Joe
Pesci.
Oh, felt that.
Tuck queen.
So what's your name anyway,
My
Hotshot?
apologies, I don't even know myself.
You wanna?
Juwanna.
Juwanna.
Yes, Juwanna, man.
Juwanna, man. Coach Rivers, it's great to meet you.
Juwanna!
Wow, damn! Just about to say they ate the fuck out the look.
Call me Lauren. You should definitely be on a first name basis.
Wig and makeup and costume design went crazy in this movie. Yeah. She looks good.
Yeah. Nobody gets like this on their
For sure. Femme Queen is fuck.
This here is a 1-year contract for you with the Charlotte Banshees.
See, this is what
and
we need more of.
the canon early transition granny fit.
That ain't no Amazon Basics though. I'll give her
yeah, it's not Amazon Basics.
She went to Goodwill.
Yeah.
You know what? Ain't no shame.
With the mint green suit.
Yeah.
I guess it's better than playing in the parks.
Certainly is. Right here.
I will say the coconut head wig is not
Yeah.
That's a lovely signature. Congratulations, Juwanna.
I'm surprised that she didn't tell Joe Pesci.
So it's she now?
That she's.
I think we're on she at this point.
Can we get a pronoun check-in? Pronoun check-in.
We're going scene to scene.
Pronoun
check-in.
Pronoun check-in.
Around the room, everybody.
And I don't want you to only think of me as just your client, because I am also your ex-client, bitch.
Wow.
Whoa! Gotcha, bitch.
Hey.
Wait, yo!
We've all been there. It's fine.
Right.
Subscribe.
Your wife is on line 3?
Tell her I'm with a client, will you?
Oh my God.
Oh, this is great. Betty!
Get Coach Rivers on the line immediately.
That's it right now!
No, this is crazy. No one's gonna believe you're a woman.
You did.
Oh. Oh.
This is blackmail.
No, it's not. This is black female.
Whoa!
Oh my God.
Whoa!
So after being fooled into signing Jamal to a professional women's basketball team, the guy who isn't Joe Pesci screams,
"Somebody kill me!"
And then the movie cuts ahead to the team's next game against the Dallas Gallop, which are in no way related to the real-life WNBA team, the Dallas Wings.
Let's go. Let's get high. Those some nice fits.
Let's go, Banshees.
I need to get us some of those fits, though, you. And let's work on it.
You should get a Banshees.
Yeah, the slick,
the warm-up? That would go crazy.
He looks so clean.
Eating that.
Hi, and welcome inside the Charlotte Coliseum.
It's low-key kind of shot well, too. Like, what is going on?
It's not terrible.
Why is this
kind of a
better
good
than
movie.
I think they just, like, tried hard in the 2000s as well.
That name is crazy. That name is crazy.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay.
That's right. Hey!
Whoever wrote this knew too much.
Yo, somebody else was
They knew too much.
Y'all just wait.
Singing for us today is multi-platinum recording artist Romeo.
Romeo! Oh, no, this ain't.
No, that's genuine.
Yeah. I thought it was gonna be actual
Like,
Romeo.
like Little Romeo?
Yes. I thought it was gonna be Mr. Miller.
Master Keys.
I don't know how anyone ever thought Juwanna was attractive. I think he's an ugly man.
I mean, I kind of see it. I hate to say it.
You think he's ugly?
I think so.
Nah. I mean, I see it.
I will be a trailblazer in
That's
that Genuine is ugly.
I feel like ugly is a strong word.
I just
like
don't.
straight up ugly?
Not like ugly.
No.
I just don't find it. Look at these skeet ass
Got
fucking
D'Angelo
braids.
shit going on. He looks good.
No fucking hang time on these braids.
You don't need hang time. That's Genuine.
Fitted though. The leather with the like.
Yeah, the leather trim on the
Like
velour
leather
suit.
sleeves
Yeah.
on the regular suit. Yeah.
I see you looking at something. What's the deal?
Man, hot dogs and hamburgers, man. She's all that in a baseball bat in a Hot Wheel track. I'm telling you, brown sugar, like D'Angelo. Brown sugar.
Brown sugar.
Oh.
As if D'Angelo's canon in this universe.
Like,
why don't nobody say he looked like Genuine?
yo, she doing it too. See, Kilman's got some range. She plays a real great dyke in this, and she can play a real great homophobic mom in Pariah. Shout out to her.
Yeah.
Then with a series of freeze frames, the team's resident dyke lesbian Letitia introduces Juwanna and the audience to the other major players on the team. There's Michelle, the star player, Natalie, the country girl, Vicky, the promiscuous one, and Magda, the 7-foot-tall Serbian who is played by one of the twins that Disney Channel movie Double Teamed was based on. And that's not a joke, actually, you can look that up.
So what's your story?
I like to keep it simple. You give me a good book and a good bitch, I'm straight.
Yeah!
For real.
Good book and a good bitch. Woo!
Then right on cue, Natalie gets injured, which means it's time for the one man on the woman's team to step in and show what she can do. Or no, sorry, what he can do. Or I guess it... Wait.
What do you do
Just
with the
got
tuck slip during the game? Like,
She has big shorts.
Yeah,
They are big
you know,
shorts.
this is 2002.
yeah.
Big ass shorts.
Ain't nothing sexier than a woman with ball control.
Goddamn right.
Even though Juwanna is great at passing as a woman, she is terrible at passing the ball and causes the Banshees to lose the game. Then we get a scene where Michelle is in the coach's office demanding Juwanna be kicked off the team when a flying CGI boob appears.
Why in the world do they have to CGI that?
That's so funny.
Also, before I move on, this is driving me insane. Look at this shot. Hello? The flying CGI boob fully disappears for a second here. I didn't do that. That is on the DVD. Are you telling me that nobody working on the movie noticed this? How? It's so obvious. Look at it. And it wouldn't even be that hard to fix. Watch. Ding, look at that. I just fixed it in like 4 seconds. And also, why did this even need to be CGI in the first place? I don't understand. Jesse Vaughn, what were you doing here, dude?
What part don't draw attention to yourself did you not understand?
It's so obvious they're using this headband to cover up the weak ass lay on this wig.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't we all been there? You know.
Another Canada bit.
I mean, what was I supposed to do, huh? Play like a bitch? Yes, play like a woman. That's
Joe Pesci, chill out.
I'm telling you, it's Joe Pesci.
Yes, I'm not used to going to a basketball game and praying that my clients boobs don't fall out.
I know.
It's not Joe Pesci, y'all. It's not fucking Joe Pesci.
I don't know why you're doing this.
I'm telling you,
I don't
that
know
is
what
Joe
your
Pesci.
beef
You saw a
with
white
Joe
man
Pesci is.
for Joe Pesci's screen.
That is not an Italian. That is a Jewish man.
You're out of your mind.
Yeah.
That's the same fucking dude.
You're out of your mind.
Look at the hairline.
You're out of your mind.
It's just the
That's
hairline is
Joe
white.
Pesci.
Yeah. You're out of your mind.
Different face, though.
Telling
Yeah,
you.
that is a different man entirely.
Chaser vibes.
Yeah, this is the one fit out of
Ugly ass fit.
Hold up, little girl. You know what? You are one tall glass of water, and I'm telling you straight up,
Straight up.
I'm thirsty.
What the hell are you?
I am Puff Smoky Smoke. You want to kiss it, don't you?
T for T.
Honestly.
Yes. Yes. Yes, secret T. Yes. Short King.
Short King.
Yes.
Small man, big suit.
Yeah.
T for T, I'm telling you.
Drive careful now, baby, because you are definitely precious cargo.
Yes. Femme queen, tiny boyfriend.
Now cut to practice later that week, and Juwanna is still refusing to pass the ball to her teammates. So the coach chews her out on the bench, and then she makes her and Michelle play one-on-one until they start bonding and connecting and complimenting each other, and it's very cute and stuff. Hey, quick question for all the ball fans out there. Which NBA player do you think could star in a modern-day remake of Juwanna Mann?
Ooh.
Like, if this was made today.
Kelly Oubre.
Yeah.
Kelly Oubre.
Oh, Kelly
Immediately.
Oubre. 1,000%. He doesn't even have to change his name.
Yeah.
Who would be the most fish?
Kelly Oubre.
Kelly Oubre.
Yeah.
Or shit, Kyle Lowry. Just
Yo,
clapping that thing.
Yo, you gotta
Fat ass Kyle Lowry, baby.
Yo.
You want to hang out tomorrow before our trip to New York?
Oh, I'd love to.
Cool. Yeah.
It's a date.
All right.
Damn.
Yeah.
Lesbians.
Too real.
For sure.
Too real.
Lesbians.
Too real.
Man, wait, you know what? Your thing
How
with-
are you
your
gonna
thing-
get her away from her cis boyfriend?
Right. Your thing
What?
with Genuine is I feel like he's missing facial. It looks like he has.
Maybe it's the 5
Why is
o'clock
there
shadow.
tea?
Oh wow.
I'm telling you,
Damn,
this dress.
fitted.
This dress is
Wait.
awful.
That's
What the
that's
fuck are
the
y'all talking
grandmother
about?
vibe.
What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
That
That's
dress
tea. What do you
is
mean?
terrible.
I have booked us for an entire day of beauty at the spa.
Okay, now.
You don't see the
Tea
you don't
for
see the
sure,
video.
but
You don't see the
dress
video.
is awful.
Hi.
Oh my God.
Lord.
What?
Why? Why?
Why does he work? Does he work there? Who is this?
That's a woman. I don't think he works there.
Yeah.
Why?
Hey, yo.
Thanks, Susie. We'll see you next time.
Yes, bye, Susie.
You're anti this fit?
No.
I like
dress.
this. I like the dress. I
going on.
like
I
the
respect
dress.
it.
No.
It's cute.
It's Granny Dress 2.0.
Yeah.
Look at the sleeves.
The sleeves
Look
are.
at that.
Okay.
Well, it's kind of it's giving church fit.
Yeah, it's giving
very
church
church
fit as fuck. Yeah.
The next day, the team travels to NYC for a game against the New York Nitro, which are in no way related to the real-life WNBA team, the New York Liberty. But oh no! Jamal forgot to set his alarm and now he's running late. Oh no! No!
No!
Oh my God.
Oh, I've been there.
Oh no.
How's she gonna make this play?
And fucking jalopy. Like, Jesus Christ.
Have any of you been arrested as a trans woman? Because I have.
I
Just
mean,
for
I
weed.
want
Just
something
for
to
weed. But it was really annoying.
Where is it chirping?
No, I haven't been in jail
Damn, I'm
since
the only-
since transition. Definitely before though.
How fast was it going?
I clocked you at 50.
Oh,
Hey.
whoa!
I'm gonna have to see your license.
Oh Lord.
They knew too much.
They knew it too. They were on the forum.
They knew too much.
They were on.
No, they were hanging with the dolls.
And here it is right here.
Oh, what are you doing?
Jamal Jeffries. Who's Jamal Jeffries?
That's me, officer.
Canon
You
event.
can't be doing that.
Yeah.
You expect me to believe that?
Well, it's true.
Ooh,
That's the meme.
too
The,
cunty.
the fish I'm serving while it says M on my ID.
I just recently had a little operation.
Well, the coffee chaser. Oh, the coffee chaser.
So you no longer have your, and now you have a.
Yes.
Get out of the car.
Excuse me? What is the problem?
Out of the car.
This is getting intense.
Is he gonna check?
Yeah.
Come on. Spin around.
But oh, that's crazy.
See, this is somewhat real.
He's a chaser.
Yes.
You look fabulous. I'm having it done too.
I knew it.
I'm only about $1,000 away right now. Who did you? Well, whoever it was, they did a great job. I got my post-op outfit all ready and waiting, hanging in my closet. It's got a little ruffles on top.
It's kind of progressive.
You got little ruffles at the top.
Oh my God.
Just forget the ticket.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, solidarity.
I mean, you know what? You're gonna look great.
You think so?
I know, so turn to the side. Oh, you're gonna look great.
If that ain't kind of real.
Shady queen.
Shady. You've been a girl for 3 weeks.
Damn.
Already shady.
Already shady.
Already
as fuck.
shady.
That's funny.
That's real. They did their research. Oh my God.
You want some head?
Yo.
So after her run-in with a closeted transgender cop, which are a set of words that I cannot believe I just used together in a sentence, Juwanna manages to make it to the airport in time for her flight to New York City. And now here's yet another scene where the trans women watching it reacted to it like it was a real game.
Pass the ball. Pass the ball. No one's even guarding her.
She's a good pass.
Yeah, she wouldn't pass out the double team. That's crazy.
Oh, pass that down.
It is very clear that production on this movie did not.
Oh! Who's your dog? That was a nice pass.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's a good pass right there. Whoa! Whoa!
Hey, good cut.
Now they're cooking.
They got a good side.
Hey!
Yo.
We're gonna run green. Penetrate left.
Wait a second. That's OD. That's OD.
Oh, God.
We didn't need to.
The legit B plot is that he's a sex pest.
Yeah.
That's true.
Even though Juwanna can't keep her hands off her teammates' asses, the Banshees win the game and Juwanna is awarded the game ball. And then after a shot of Letitia rubbing another girl's foot that makes the trans athletes go, the team hits the showers. Uh-oh, what kind of wacky plan is Juwanna gonna cook up to avoid having to get naked in front of her fellow teammates? Oh, she just showers with her clothes on? I was expecting something crazier, but alright. Now cut to later that night and we see Juwanna hanging out in the hotel room with a complex and completely unnecessary curl pattern on her wig that she somehow did all by herself.
They definitely know more about trannies than they know about basketball.
Me too, honestly.
Yeah. So true, Queen.
That part. You know what? Yeah.
I am so sore tonight. Would you mind rubbing a little bit of this on my shoulders for me?
Whoa. Oh. Whoa!
Sex pest B-pot.
I just get so stiff sometimes after the game. Do you?
I'm starting to.
I shout out to Beth though. That's crazy, girl.
So,
What did you do?
she out her mind.
That's that year one thing. I do that all the time, year one. For real?
Appreciate it. Oh, you ain't put a little bit on you?
Where? No.
Oh, she's gotta hide that shit. Oh, I know she's bricked up right now.
Don't leave home without him, huh?
I'm sorry, I cannot.
weird.
Genuine
That's
is
so
not
weird.
cute, bro. Genuine is not cute.
Don't make me defend it, man.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know anything about Genuine.
He has like one pony.
Really?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
He's not attractive enough to write that song.
Yes, he is. Come on.
I don't think he's attractive enough.
I don't know.
Y'all are just lesbians.
No,
Yeah, literally. I'm gonna take up the mention of Genuine.
I can understand.
5 minutes of this video is discussing if Genuine is. I don't know.
Is Genuine hot? Weak ass. 6 lesbians.
That's the wrong
Is
people.
Genuine hot? The answers may surprise you.
The next day, the team returns home and Jamal stops by Aunt Ruby's garden to gush about Michelle before leaving to meet up with her for dinner. Unbeknownst to him, though, it's not going to be just the two of them, because Michelle also invited her boyfriend and her boyfriend's relentlessly thirsty little buddy to dinner as well.
You looking good, girl.
That's what I thought.
Pass me the cheesy balls.
Hey, I'll pass you some cheesy balls. Hey. What?
Ayo.
Pause.
Medium pause. This room is so freaked out.
If it isn't Juwanna, man, you know, I have to admit you are looking so hot tonight.
This fucking guy. Yo, the tea tattoos.
Yeah. I've seen them nowadays.
Yeah.
No,
For sure. Yeah.
Did it hurt?
Did what hurt?
When you fell from heaven. Hallelujah! It's called a word. Watch the wings.
Whoa, why did you do that?
That is how
Yeah,
I
why
laugh.
is tongue so fucking white?
You got cancer or some shit? Like, got oral cancer. It's crazy.
I got the chair. See the list.
Hey!
Oh, see, now you learn.
Now you
learn.
Everyone in this movie is a sex pest.
I'll have a glass of champagne, sir.
No.
Yo, that tongue is diabolical.
Can I say
The
something?
fucking Sonic gif.
Can I say something controversial?
You know?
Say it.
Sure.
Oh no.
Lil T-Boy might be able to wear me down.
Yo! No!
Over time.
Over Genuine?
Over-
So you hate Genuine, but you love
no,
him.
It's not that I think he's attractive. It's just that he might
The
catch. It's just that he might catch me
No.
Oh.
slipping one day.
The young lady wants a filet mignon. You know, filet mignon. How do you like it? How do you like it?
I'll have the,
Oh.
Girl, you on fire tonight. I like it though.
He likes it and he likes it and he likes it and he likes it.
This is a professional set. There's a lot of people around here doing a lot of things. There's a lot of pros around here. We're gonna act just like we were acting if you weren't here.
Hey.
Hey,
Yo,
so
the power dynamics.
Movie way too freaked out.
Y'all way too freaked
We
out.
need to get the server. Why are there so many glasses on this table?
Cup City.
Why is she doing? What is she doing? What is she doing? That's
Oh, you
crazy.
finna blow your cover, baby.
That's crazy.
Well,
That's
that's
you know what? You're all a little insecure, you
Look,
know?
that's
Sometimes
something-
you think that's where you belong. You're wrong, but
The worst thing about this
When
scene
it's
is
lit?
the bare feet on the bathroom floor.
Yeah.
That's really what's wrong.
that shit is that shit is dirty.
That stance is
I'm
crazy.
drunk. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Is she dirty?
Yeah.
Shit.
This fucking twink. Yeah. You would.
Yes.
Hey,
You would.
hey,
Huh?
oh.
Twink best friend.
Okay, twing.
For sure. Nah, gay boy outfit. Why are you leaving after a fart? I'm
Yo,
right
you
up in there.
Freak
Wow.
out, yo. I'm telling you.
Man, put your damn shoes on.
Oh. That's a I can't.
This nigga
I
in
hate
the
when
back
people
is looking
stare.
for something to do. Wife
You're so wrong for that.
just at work bullshit.
Look how many times he moving his napkin.
That's real though. Last hour of your shift.
Look,
just
it's
like,
busy.
fucking, I guess I'll put this napkin over here.
We're already pre-closed. Like, I'm just gonna move this around a few times.
After dinner and dancing, Romeo goes home with Michelle and gives Puff his car keys so he can take Juwanna home and try to get with her. But of course, she isn't having any of that, and she rejects him with a nice, firm
You know I can use a little sugar. I ain't.
Damn.
That's exactly what you can use.
I was gonna say, I really
So
like
real,
this movie
queen.
so far. This is so good.
See?
It's so good.
I told y'all. Okay, so not T-Boy.
No, that's Chaser.
Yeah, fair.
But I guess no means no.
This shit, you know.
Straight up in the pelvic bone.
Fair.
Yeah. This is
He
Ken
likes it
and
though.
T-Boy
He
to
likes
me.
it.
Hey, he could have gone fallow, you know.
Ken and
He
T-Boy.
likes it.
Then the movie transitions into a montage as we see the Banshees winning game after game as Juwanna becomes a rising star in the league. Also, there's the obligatory shaving joke, period joke, armpit hair joke. It's a gender swap movie, you know, always gotta get those in there.
Yes. Aww. And supporting her dysphoria.
So no.
Girl, we ain't even been up in here 6 hours and already you got some meat sending you flowers.
I love this character
Oh,
so
no,
much.
no,
I love her so much.
I love her.
She the one. That's what I'm saying. She cute.
Are you two done? Because they're not even formed.
Is that her from Sex and the City?
No, that's not Sarah Jessica Parker.
I'm dead.
She do look kind of like Sarah Jessica Parker though.
Leave them here there before you will them.
Let's just see where they from.
Damn, she's strong as hell.
Let's see now. Roses are red, violets are not.
I need her.
I can't wait to see what you got. Love Puff Smoky Smoke.
T-Boy keeps coming.
Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like over time, like give it like a year and a half. Come on. Had a little bit too much wine one night, you know.
Yeah, you would.
I'm texting him.
That is Sarah Jessica Parker though.
That is not.
I'm
so tired of you. That is not.
I'm telling you it is. Look at the spray tan.
Joe Pesci and Sarah Jessica Parker are
and
not in
Juwanna
this
Mann.
movie.
You don't know what was going on. 9/11 just happened.
Yo.
The fuck does that got to do with it?
Whoa.
Money was down.
Now say it with me. I promise, baby, I will call you tomorrow. Okay?
That's Sarah Jessica.
That's not fucking Sarah Jessica Parker.
100% is.
Some men like to brag about the size of their manhood when we know it ain't the size of the boat, baby, but the motion of the ocean. Can I get a hallelujah?
So real.
Deb, you're
So real.
Oh.
I didn't even realize.
Yeah, I was quibbing over Sarah Jessica Parker.
What you talking about, Juwanna? The size of the boat don't matter.
Oh, team.
I want the Titanic. You got that
She's straight?
No, she's taking strap.
The most unrealistic part of this movie is that
Yeah.
anyone on that team is straight.
Well,
At least half of them are not.
You know, too many of our WNBA queens are straight.
Now cut to practice the next day, where the coach tells everyone the team has a new insurance policy and they all need to get a physical exam done with a doctor. And if you're wondering why Juwanna wasn't required to get examined when she first joined the team, the answer is, bad writing.
When was your last period?
My last period, okay, I had a game 3 days ago.
Look, when I went to the
This is
doctor
me
for
at
the first
Planned
time and they were like,
Parenthood.
when was your last period? I'm like,
Somebody asked me if I was at Planned Parenthood. They asked me if I had an IUD in. I was like, oh.
yes.
Oh,
How about that? Yeah.
last Thursday. Yes, I think I unplugged last Thursday.
Unplugged.
And any signs of gonorrhea, syphilis, or chlamydia?
No, don't have any sisters. Am I done yet, Doc?
That was kind of funny.
Yeah.
Need for you to disrobe, and I'll step right outside.
Uh-oh.
You want me to take off everything? Every little stitch.
Oh,
Why are you
God.
smiling at
Hey,
that?
bro.
Hey.
Take his medical license.
Yeah.
What
I
are
don't
you
like
gonna
that.
What is he doing?
What are you gonna do?
I'm reporting you to the
What?
freaked out board. Yeah, it's crazy.
Unethical hoops.
What's
Yeah.
he doing? What's the
Yeah, what's
plan?
going on here?
I'm coming in, Miss Man.
This man is
This man.
crazy.
This man, yeah.
Must be in the wrong locker room.
So fucking random.
Whoa. And it's the rooster suit.
Why
Why is she still?
does she still
Why
have
the-
it on?
why
That's
the
what I was
rooster?
wondering.
The cock.
Wow.
Yes.
Visual metaphor.
Yes.
Crack
This
the egg
movie is
into the
more
chicken.
clever than we ever thought.
Who was the doll consultant on this movie?
Yeah.
Like, I need to know.
Who was it?
I need to know.
Who was the headband consultant? Because they keep dropping these headbands.
Stop playing with her. She's trying to back.
They had like a Hollywood makeup team and they couldn't get like
They couldn't get the
someone
wig
to lay a
laid.
lace.
Romeo.
Damn.
Oh.
Oh.
Dang, shorty.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Every time
Oh.
she comes on screen, just
She's just like the greatest.
Yeah.
Romeo?
oh, got him.
Uh-oh.
Romeo?
Hold on, baby, I'm almost finished.
Romeo!
Uh-oh.
I'm almost finished.
Oh!
Yeah, too.
What you doing in my house?
What you doing in my house?
After catching her boyfriend in the act, Michelle calls up Juwanna to tell her what happened, and Juwanna immediately goes over to Romeo's house to punch him in the face. Then she grabs some wine and heads over to Michelle's house to console her. Also, quick fun fact for all you ball heads out there, this scene right here was filmed in the real-life bedroom of Seth and Steph Curry's parents. Or in other words, Genuine was once half naked in Del Curry's bed. I don't know what you can do with that information, but I mean, you know, you have it now, so.
Juwanna, how come I couldn't see what Romeo was doing behind
And
me?
now you gonna swoop in while she down.
Right.
Yeah.
As she should, though.
Excuse me, she. Sorry.
Right.
not to misgender the queen. My bad.
Don't you go blaming yourself for this. You don't blame yourself for that low-down, dirty snake.
Oh. Girl, she finna get a low down dirty snake.
Yo.
Yo.
Hey, yo.
I'm freaked out. Every
Come
time.
on now.
Freaked out watching Juwanna, man.
With the homies.
That was the Diddy party at the beginning.
I'm gonna quit all of this crying and tripping.
I'm over man.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm over man.
I'm really hoping the playoffs can take my mind off of things.
Is this low-key just the plot of She's the Man, though?
Honestly, yeah, like
Kinda
it
is.
really is.
Yeah.
She's the man flipped on his head.
Yeah.
Didn't this come out before that movie?
Yeah.
Yeah. She's the Man was like 2004.
She's the man. Hey, yo.
Low-key coffee?
Yo.
Get everything from trans women. That's how it goes.
Literally.
That's how it goes.
Honestly, fuck, She's the Man. this is
was-
yeah.
yeah,
This is
I'm
the real
this-
one. This is the real
See,
team.
here's the thing, right?
put this in the
people look
BuzzFeed
back on
articles.
She's the Man with such high
Damn.
regard.
This is a moment of truth.
Okay,
It's all set. Between the network, the players' union, and my shameless groveling, we got you meeting with the commission.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hey, the sunglasses.
The shades are cool as fuck.
Matrix shades.
Fucking Joe Pesci shades go crazy.
I'm telling you, it's Joe Pesci.
It's not fucking
You know I can't make that. The Banshees start the playoffs tomorrow.
And I'm expecting Juwanna to disappear. We got a deal here.
See? You're seeing it, though.
The leather button front.
The all white suit.
Wild.
That's kind of yeah.
There's too much leather in this fucking movie.
I mean, there are a lot of people counting on Juwanna, too.
Jamal.
The white suit is clean, though.
Yeah. Showing up to court, white suit, leather shirt.
We win in this case. Black shoes is not it.
Yeah.
The black shoes ain't it, bro.
Despite his best efforts arguing with his agent, Jamal's hearing with the men's league can't be rescheduled, and it has to be at the exact same time as the Banshees' first big playoff game against the Dallas Gallop. And since Jamal/Juwanna can't be two places and two genders at once, Jamal is forced to make the biggest decision of his life right on the spot.
Now you gotta go somewhere.
Yes.
I guess not.
Choose your truth, girl.
I still like suits though.
I do.
Yeah,
I just wore a suit on New Year's and that shit was gas. The hose was on me.
Try calling her. I don't believe this. Where's she at?
Fix that T-boy.
Where are you at?
Yeah. I get that T-boy call around 3 a.m.
Matching suits with your T-boy.
Yeah,
Hey.
but I can actually fit mine.
Yo!
Whoa! The slander.
We didn't say that.
Cut that.
We're united as a community.
Yeah. Together, I believe that we can all not fit our clothes.
Listen, it's a struggle sometimes.
I really got you. Wow. That's so deep.
I guess some things never change.
This is Jan's right here.
Yeah.
No, you're wrong about that.
I'm telling you. Nobody does it like Joe Pesci. Nobody's fitted like Joe Pesci.
I cannot.
Yeah. And nobody balls like Sarah Jessica Parker.
The Banshees are playing as evenly so
Ooh,
That's me out there. That's me.
Yeah, for sure. Which team are we rooting for?
She's gonna dunk.
Dunk
Let's
that.
go.
Dunk
Let's
that.
go. Let's go.
Dunk that.
Woo! Wow!
Not Shaq.
Hit him with the Shaq.
Any Shaq?
Yeah.
Everybody get a Shaq
Everybody's going.
to celebrate.
Yeah.
Is that the end of the game?
The shatter.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, the headband!
Oh, no!
The headband is gone.
No.
Oh, she's cooked.
Oh no!
Oh,
I can't watch.
fuck.
I can't watch. Oh, I can't watch.
What I mean?
I
Just
can't
walking.
watch.
The outtake.
Oh no! Trauma.
Oh, if you're going part.
Traumatizing.
Fucked up.
So traumatizing.
You know what though?
She's
It's
still,
under the
she's still
wig.
T.
That's how it is sometimes.
It's real.
This looks like a date night.
What I'm seeing here, it's Jamal Jeffrey.
Oh,
Day of the day.
damn, Joe.
Joe Pesci sad as fuck.
Why would they do this to Joe Pesci?
Don't make me no difference.
Oh!
I love you, Juwanna,
We
man.
knew it. We knew it.
I love you, Juwanna, man.
That's right.
I love you.
That's right. That's right.
I love you, even though I guess you're still a man. I'm
Pansexual DLT boy.
Yo, low key, beautiful moment.
Absolutely.
He's kind of a kid now.
So T.
I like that.
He really ate that.
Yo.
I love him.
I love him.
I love him uncontroversially.
I love him and his big suit.
Yeah. Love his big suit. Let me get in there with you, kid.
That big ass suit got room for two.
Cis girl desertion. Oh,
Yeah,
it hurts.
See?
It hurts. We thought we were sisters.
Damn.
It hurts.
When you're not fishing.
And she got the win for though.
It hurts. Oh no. Now they're gonna transvestigate him.
Wow.
Man.
Wow.
Exactly what her name implies. A man.
He a sicko.
Oh no.
Straight up sicko.
I was rooting for you.
Damn.
In my country, penis okay.
Woo!
Wait, what?
My mother have penis.
I love that.
Okay, I'm rocking with you.
That's what my kids are gonna say.
Jeffries was known for being a big playboy. The team said they became kind of suspicious when they caught him hitting on himself.
I'll never get some head.
At least there's no YouTube comments.
Cameo for one weak ass joke from Jay Leno. They spent too much money on this movie, actually.
Yeah.
We need to remake.
That's 26 Juwanna,
That's what I'm
man.
saying. Which NBA player?
Kelly
is gonna
Oubre,
be
that's like
fit?
an easy answer.
He's
So,
already
like,
got
what
the
actor
behavior.
would be
actor?
Juwanna, man? John Boyega. They're probably trying to
Michael
cast
B.
him.
Jordan.
Yeah.
Please. Please.
You would have to skinny up real hard.
No,
he's buff these
Idris
days.
Elba?
Hey, yo, Stringer
Not
Bell
Idris Elba.
transgender? Ooh, I'm for that.
Yeah. You know they're gonna cast Timothy Chalamet.
Oh my
Oh
god.
yeah, he's got that.
He's
He's got that bill. He's got that bill.
Honestly, I feel like Charlie Kirk in another life would have done some Juwanna Man shit. Because he could hoop. And he was.
Charlie Kirk?
Yeah. He played.
No way!
Bro was worrying about the
Now cut back to the Banshees playing a home game against the Phoenix Web, which are in no way related to the real-life WNBA team, the Phoenix Mercury. And of course, since Juwanna is no longer on the team, the Banshees are suddenly a lot worse, which is a plot point that I'm sure made somebody, somewhere, at some point in time stand up out of their seat and say, look, this is proof. This is why we can't have trans women in sports. This is the proof. Juwanna Man is proof. Look.
Genie, it appears the Banshee fans are just as disheartened as the players.
So what's about to happen?
Are they gonna let him play?
They're about to.
Low key.
What's gonna happen?
Are they going to be more progressive than our current reality?
Yes, they're gonna be super.
Are they going to let
progressive
trans
at the
athletes
end.
play?
Come on, coach. We're never gonna get to the championship without Jamal.
Oh no! Don't.
Yo, wait,
Don't
what?
Don't dead name.
That name is crazy.
Why is
That's not true.
why is she the only one that's not in?
Because she got injured.
Oh, she got
remember?
torn ACL. Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Barbie doll.
She looks so much better without that weak ass ponytail.
Cutie.
That ponytail was tired.
Look, I just want to talk to you guys, all right?
Oh, please.
What does Sarah Jessica Parker think? Oh. Yeah, shut up. I know she would be an ally.
We know canon she wouldn't. There was a whole episode
Was
about
there?
it.
Oh, I
Yes,
haven't
in
watched
Sex
Sex
and
in
the
the City. It's the only Sarah Jessica Parker movie I've seen. I'm just doing it to piss you off at this point.
When I first got here, I got to tell you, I thought women basketball was a big joke.
Yeah.
Hell, I thought anything that wasn't about Jamal Jeffries was a big
I'm
joke.
telling you, it's her.
No.
Y'all are so lost.
That's because I thought that the most important thing about basketball was being a star. That's until you guys taught me the only way to truly shine is to be a part of a team.
And HRT.
Nice. Yes. HR team.
HR team.
Hey, yo, hold on, teenage.
But you're gonna have to hate me after the game. Because you guys never needed me to win this.
That is Sarah Jessica.
Yeah, I know that.
That is Sarah Jessica Parker. I'm 100%.
Uncredited cameo.
Literally.
Go win it.
Why are they cutting? Which character is this? Like, why are they cutting to Sir?
So after getting a passionate halftime pep talk from their former teammate, the Banshees managed to rally together and win not only the game, but the whole championship. And in case you're wondering, I looked it up, and the real-life Charlotte WNBA team actually did make it to the final round of the playoffs that year, but they lost to the team from Los Angeles. And then they never made it to the final round again, and the team was shut down in 2007. That's not in the movie, though. Instead, the movie shows the Banshees crashing Jamal's meeting with the league commissioner to try and convince him to let Jamal play again.
You have not only disgraced our men's pro league, but the women's pro league as well.
Yo! With the fedora.
Oh, hell yeah!
We in no way feel that Jamal Jeffries has disgraced our league.
No doubt, no doubt.
She looked like Dave Chappelle.
Yo, bringing up Dave Chappelle's video is crazy.
That is crazy.
That is sick word.
Crazy fault.
Sick word.
You know he's gonna watch it.
We want you to have this, Jamal.
Yeah, shouts out to Dave Chappelle. We know you're
Shout out to
watching.
Dave.
Yeah.
Shouts out to Dave. Fuck you, bitch ass. We know you're watching.
Dave Chappelle, okay.
She's fitted.
With the leather Kangol.
The leather Kangol, Hawaiian shirt. I'm ready to go to court.
We out here, y'all.
Yeah!
Oh my
I'm
God.
telling you! Juwanna Mann inspired. Wow! Wow!
So in the end, Jamal gets with Michelle even though she thought he was a woman a few months ago, and then he's allowed back on the men's team and goes down in history as the only person to ever play in both the men's and women's professional basketball league. And that's the end of Juwanna Mann. Except, you know, this movie is from the early 2000s, so before the credits they had to get some deleted scenes in real quick.
Hey, you.
Yeah. Hey, hell yeah, I'll take
Bloopers?
Bloopers.
Bank on you now anyway.
Bank on this?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
They should have left that in. That was funny.
Yeah, you're like an angel in this life.
There's a whole lot of ass in this movie.
Man, what's up, G? I just saw you on the television, man. You went like this, I was like, Booga! I was like,
What the fuck was...
I'm glad they got that out.
Yeah!
Yo, Death.
Whoa!
Grab, cowboy! Rawhide!
Rawhide?
Fuck, dude.
Shattering the tape.
Like it,
Oh my
Wow!
God. Oh my God.
Yo.
Hip hop.
Yeah.
So that was Juwanna Mann, the only big budget movie about professional women's basketball ever made. I know I said that already, and I'm gonna keep saying it until some Hollywood executives get up off their ass and make another one. Ball's in your court, Hollywood. We're all waiting, Hollywood.
Sometimes a bad movie is a good movie.
It wasn't as
That's the
bad
best
as I thought it was
bad
going
movie
to be. It wasn't...
Low key.
Honestly?
Low key.
I don't even think it was a bad movie.
It wasn't that transphobic.
That was
And honestly, it kind of hinted at some things that spoke to the experience.
Yeah, I give it a
Yeah.
solid
What
3
was
out of
it?
5. 3.5.
3.5.
I give it a solid 3.5.
I'll give it a 3.
Yeah.
Listen, the
2.5.
cost is
2.5.
It was
great.
actually
Joe
low-key
Pesci.
shot pretty well, too.
Sarah Jessica Parker. Oh,
Yeah.
Yo.
Joe
Great
Pesci
cast.
and Sarah Jessica Parker.
Great cast.
What a cast.
Yeah.
they killed that.
What a cast.
Dave Chappelle right there at the end.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all not shit for that.
The letterbox.
Gotta hit the letterbox.
What's going on?
Alright, 686 reviews on
That's,
Letterboxd.
and y'all can look at mine
Yeah.
too. And
wait, yeah, let's read.
Actually, hold up.
What are your letterbox reviews?
Average 2.
Yeah, what is your letterbox
I've got
review?
several. All right, first one, April 28th, 2023. That was like a month after you put out the video. This is my favorite movie ever.
Okay.
Favorite movie.
Favorite movie.
I got you right
Okay,
here.
September
Okay,
13th,
wait.
2023. Proposing this as the next watch party for my Dyke Basketball League.
Yeah.
Hey.
Here we go.
I
Wow. Cold shot. Manifested.
called my fucking shot.
Yeah.
2023. Wow.
Like that.
Birth of a Nation for basketball.
Excuse me?
No, what?
What? That's not true.
There's so many
That's
layers to
objectively
that.
hilarious, but
The
that
amount
is
of-
not real.
The amount of shit you have to know to get that joke
Yeah.
is fucked up.
That's not
Yeah, it's
real.
like, either the most or the least woke movie about transgender sports. Like, it's kind of both at the same
I
time.
think it's the most.
I mean, of the movies about transgender sports, that's probably the most woke.
Pop Smoke was great.
Yeah.
I can't believe he never showed up.
Yeah.
He's like, I still love you, and then he doesn't show up.
That's our king.
That's not me.
What were you
Put that in
expecting,
the
like,
sequel.
No,
That's very accurate.
That moment was low key beautiful.
Yeah.
That moment was low key beautiful.
I called it.
A worse movie would have been he would have like thrown out. Or something.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I liked
I called
that.
that he was
That's what I'm
fine.
saying. Like, there was a
Fucking
level
boy.
of sweetness in this movie that like I didn't expect.
Pretty
Very progressive for 2002.
Shouts
The
out
leather.
to what was
Yeah,
it?
the
Kim
Dave
Williams?
Chappelle.
The leather do-rag
Williams
is crazy.
Shouts out to Kim
The
Williams.
leather do-rag was
with the
crazy.
see-through blouse.
I'm gonna find that. I'm gonna find that shit.
Crazy.
The leather do-rag?
Crazy.
It's kind of hard.
There were some
I can
fits
see
in
you
there.
rocking
There were some fits.
She was looking good.
Very
Like,
that, very that.
That grandma fit.
Sorry, the experience of being a woman. Sorry. And the makeup didn't look bad until they were in the hotel and they were doing the massage thing, and I was like, oh, this.
Going to sleep with eyeshadow on is
you
the
look
one.
powdery.
That wig and that fucking headband.
Y'all hated that headband. It was a cute headband.
Listen, you
That's
gotta
terrible.
keep the hair out of your eyes when you play sports.
Yeah, no, it serves a
The
purpose.
headband had me
And Genuine's
kind
cute.
of upset,
Okay.
honestly.
Genuine
I don't know
cute.
whether Genuine is.
Are we gonna get sued by Genuine?
Defamation. You slander.
These trannies are talking about me online.
Oh yeah.
See, that didn't register until.
I didn't understand
so
that.
you-
That didn't make sense.
The egg cracking
visual
line.
metaphor.
Visual metaphor.
Incredible.
Yep.
If this movie was about a white trans mask playing soccer, it would be in both.
Oh, cut that out. We'll cut that out.
All the she's the man shade.
Yeah. But low-key, it's the same movie. But
It is the same. It's actually better. It's
It's
low-key.
better than
I've never
She's the
seen
Man.
She's the
Okay, its letterbox rating is 3.5. Juwanna Man is not that much worse than She's the Man. Not 1.2.
They're
points
at
worse.
least equals.
Yeah,
At
like
very least
that.
they're
Like, let's be
equals.
honest here.
Yeah.
This is erasure. This is.
You know
We don't have a lot of representation, so we take meaning where we can get. But this movie had a degree of respect and like sweetness that I didn't expect, and that was nice. And hopefully we can have some more movies in the future that have trans people playing the sports that they want to play, and hopefully one day trans people can play in the sports they want to play. That's all that.
You can probably speak to this more than any of us because you popping off, and I see people in your comments sometimes.
I mean, from my experience, it's always just like if I'm playing against a girl, it's like, oh, it's just a man going against a shorty. Or if I play against men, they want to downplay and be like, oh, it's just a man playing against men. Like, it's never just like, oh, I practice every day, like 4 or 5 hours, and this is what I do.
Yeah.
But they just want to discredit anybody that has anything going well for them. So it's just, it's more of an insecurity. I'm just lucky that I can deal with it because I couldn't even fathom if I was not mentally prepared and like didn't have a good support system around me. I feel like that would be insanely hard. Insanely hard.
letting go of masculinity will make you a better hooper.
A lot of
For sure.
too.
For sure.
For sure.
This movie is like about acceptance.
Let go of your
Yeah.
ego
I'm
and put up
really-
some shots.
I got that.
Selfishness and pride.
How did they make the trendy basketball movie really about teamwork?
Because that's what being a tranny is all about teamwork.
It really is though.
It's
All about
teamwork.
community.
Because you know it is. Because when we come out, we still have to take the sacrifice of like, oh, we have to take the shots in with the dead name once in a while.
The dead name part was really good, actually.
They did well though with capturing the anxiety of every single scenario that she was faced in terms of trying to pass. I don't know. There's like things that I went through that I can be like, you know what?
But they didn't make it like hella dramatic. Though.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of my issue with a lot of like movies about being trans is it's always like way too dramatic and intense. I do feel like difficult experiences, I can laugh about them.
No.
You know?
No.
It's like it's not like I'm constantly tortured by it. Though, like
Yeah, no, I'm not interested.
Where you can see the like the absurdity of like
I'll be honest too, it was kind of a okay, this is gonna sound terrible. I don't even know if we should put this in the video, but like this was kind of a basketdolls awakening. Because like the only frame of reference that we've had in the entire existence of basketball and trans people playing basketball never happened. So I had no jokes to make about it. Other than this fucking movie. So I was like, I had nothing to work with. My only thought was this movie. And if you looked up trans basketball 3 years ago, the first thing that would pop up was Juwanna Man. And like jokes about, you know, making a joke of it. And now you look that up and you see us. And you see
Reclaim.
You know, you see trans women, you see trans women, you see all these things that are popping up. And that's really the idea. Is like, if you're not gonna let us in, we're gonna do this shit ourselves.
Shout out
Till
to
the
all
end.
the trans athletes out there. You heard?
Shout out to trans athletes,
Doing it for y'all.
Atlanta, Chicago, LA, Detroit, everyone out there doing it.
Shout out to good movies.
Shout out to good
T.
Shout out to movies.
Shout out to movies.
Shout out to movies. I'll say this. Absolute cinema.
Yeah.
Absolute cinema.
I am Evasive. Thank you so much for watching. As a member of Creators for Peace, I want to take some time right now to promote some underfunded GoFundMe campaigns for people in the war zone. I have a spreadsheet with a list of them for you to donate to, which you can find in the description below. Up top are the fundraisers I directly sponsor, and along with them, there's dozens of other families I have listed who really need financial support right now too. Also, Creators for Peace is currently running a fundraiser to combat ICE and support the National Immigration Law Center. I've included a link to that fundraiser down below as well. Also, if you want to see the full, unedited recording of this video or any of my other videos, or if you just want to help support the channel, please consider joining my Patreon. Your support on Patreon really matters and helps me a lot in keeping this series going. Also, please follow me on Instagram and Letterboxd. And now to end this video, my original plan was to read a Juwanna Mann fanfiction, but then I checked AO3 and found out that nobody has ever written a Juwanna Mann fanfiction before. So I guess I gotta do it myself. Chapter 1. A knock at the door. 10 years have passed since Jamal Jeffries became the legendary Juwanna Mann. He's enjoyed a brilliant career since then, and he's become a true basketball legend on the level of LeBron or Kobe. But secretly, he always yearned for Juwanna, the woman known to the world that he's had to keep hidden away to protect his family and himself. It was a cool spring day. The Charlotte Beat was off for the weekend, and Jamal was relaxing on the couch, wearing his favorite sheer blouse and sipping red wine while he watched his favorite gals destroy the New York Nitro on live TV. All of a sudden, there was a knock at the door. Now who in the world is trying to bother me on my day off? Jamal said to himself with a snarl. He opened his front door, and before him stood a young man in basketball shorts and a gray t-shirt. This guy was familiar. Jamal knew he had seen him before, but he couldn't remember where. Hello, sir. Sorry to bother you on your day off, the young man said. My name is Seth. We met once, but you probably don't remember. It was right before you became Juwanna Mann. You watched me and my friends play basketball, and I blew a shot right in front of you. It was embarrassing, and it's haunted me ever since. The man was trembling with anxiety. But that's not why I'm here. He paused to take a deep breath. Mr. Jeffries, I need your help. I can never live up to my dad's legacy, and I'll never be as good as my brother. I have no choice. I need to play women's basketball. I need to. Jamal paused for a minute and looked the young man up and down, trying to imagine what he might look like, with long hair and voluptuous breasts. Then he smiled, put his arm around his shoulders, and said, Well, come on then, Anita. We got a lot of work to do. Anita? Seth questioned. Yeah, Anita Mann. That's your name, isn't it? Jamal said with a wink, and in that moment, Seth Curry knew his life would never be the same again. End of chapter 1. And special thank you to my top tier patrons, Ace Naomi Luke, Ackler, Ajax, Alexis Angiano, Art, Blingo, Bree Beverly, C. Alba, Captain Chaos, Carl, Captain Krasonwich, Delta, 8-Bit Dylan, Eliza, Eric Vasilevsky, Foolie, Frank Kameny, Illumi, Josh Moniz, Keith Tippett, Mara Copland, Marina Plays Bass, Matthew A. Langevin, Matthew J., Mr. Study Study Study, Must Love Rats, Pitch and Rose, Pooh Bear Thought, Rochelle M., Richard Brown, Russ Hell W., Scott Myers, Shawnee Broadley, and Wright Madison.